Hi everyone, my name is Jackie and I'm coming to you on behalf of Asian Law Alliance, or ALA, which is a nonprofit legal services organization based in San Jose and serving the Bay Area. Today is May 1st, 2020, and there's a lot going on right now because of COVID-19, but while we are all focusing on staying healthy and sheltering in place, ALA wants to make sure that everyone who has DACA, everyone who had DACA, or everyone who knows someone who has DACA knows all the information that they need right now to be able to know what's going on and make the right choices for themselves. We will be posting more videos about DACA in the very near future to answer all of your questions, so if the questions that you have are not answered in this particular video, please keep an eye out for future videos that we may put out. In this particular video, we're going to answer 3 questions. The first will be, can I still apply for DACA? The second is DACA still being affected by the COVID-19 pandemic? How is it being affected? And third, what's going on with the DACA-related Supreme Court case? So let's start with, can I still apply for DACA? And the answer is yes, you can. Absolutely, but only if you currently have DACA or if you had it in the past. So if you've never had DACA before, unfortunately at this time you cannot apply. If you used to have DACA, or if it expired more than 1 year ago, you can still submit an application for DACA, but if it's been more than a year, you just need more supporting documentation. So make sure you talk with a lawyer if that's you. USCIS is still accepting applications, so if your DACA is just about to expire, or if it has already expired, you should definitely apply as soon as possible. DACA is definitely more than just being able to get a work permit and a driver's license. It protects you from deportation. So even with all the chaos and all the anxiety of COVID-19, definitely don't let this one slide. If you need help, or if you're not sure if you can renew or reapply, definitely call an immigration lawyer today to find out. Definitely, like right after this video. So why the urgency? That brings us to our next question, which is DACA being affected by the COVID-19 pandemic? The answer to that question is yes, but it's mostly in terms of the application process. Before the pandemic, just a couple months ago, we were seeing that it took around 2 to 4 months to get a DACA application approved. But as of today, USCIS offices are closed to the public until at least June 4th, and they are taking internal steps to slow the spread of the virus. So it is possible that your application may take longer than normal to process. So if your DACA is expiring soon, you may not get the approval before your expiration date, and then you'd have a lapse in your DACA. Another change is that while we are ordered to shelter in place, you do not need to go in for your biometrics appointments as scheduled. Instead, USCIS will reuse your old fingerprints from your previous DACA work permit application. So they'll start scheduling appointments for biometrics or fingerprints again after they're reopening their offices. So now let's talk about that Supreme Court case. What exactly is going on? This case is extremely important for anybody who has DACA or has a loved one who has DACA. Last November, the Supreme Court heard the case that has to do with DACA, which is called Department of Homeland Security versus the Regents of the University of California. But what exactly does that mean? What is this case? We'll have another video that will go into that in more detail. But basically what you need to know right now is that the Supreme Court is being asked to decide if the Trump administration followed the law when they announced that they would be ending DACA back in 2017. If the Trump administration wins this case, DACA will end, and it's possible that the government will stop accepting DACA applications on the day that that decision is announced. So the Supreme Court could announce their decision any day now. That's the important piece of information. But it could also wait until June 2020, and COVID-19 probably will not delay the decision. So no one knows exactly what's going to happen next, but if you want to be prepared and make sure that you are protected by DACA for at least the next 2 years, you need to act now. So if you need help filling out a DACA application, or if you want to find out if you may be eligible for some other immigration status, you definitely should not wait. Don't put it off till later. You should talk to an immigration attorney today. Even during the COVID-19 pandemic, our phone line at Asian Law Alliance is still open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. So go ahead and give us a call at 408-287-9710 for a free consultation with one of our immigration attorneys. Thanks very much and stay healthy, and we'll have more videos in the future.